So we were listening to the oral arguments in front of the Supreme Court regarding the Colorado Supreme Court's decision to take Donald Trump off the primary ballot by way of the 14th Amendment. Now, those people listening to the oral arguments, whether they be individuals or the talking heads on television, they all said the same thing. Wow, seems like the Supreme Court is siding with Donald Trump. Seems like they're not going to take him off the ballot. Well, yeah, what the fuck did you expect? I mean, we've got a corrupt Supreme Court, and more importantly, they're gutless as fuck. They don't want to wade into this. No matter what decision they make, it is going to be bad news for them. But they lean right and they lean toward Donald Trump, so that's the way they're going to go. They're going to find some kind of on-ramp to basically say, well, we'd like to deal with this, but we can't because of this. That's what's probably going to happen. Now, there's going to be a lot of people freaking out. Oh my God, Donald Trump won again. He's going to be President Armageddon. Calm the fuck down. I didn't think this was going to work. I thought it was a Hail Mary pass at best, and if it does, wonderful. But if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. Because you see, in a couple of days, the Supreme Court is going to have to make another decision about what I feel is a more important decision against Donald Trump, and they have no choice but to deny Donald Trump in that situation. And that, of course, is the case of absolute immunity. The appellate court came back and said, no, Donnie, you're not immune. Now it's going to go to the Supreme Court. The whole claim is absolutely ridiculous and unconstitutional. No way they're even going to take that up. They're going to say the appellate court stands, and then Donald Trump does not have immunity. And to me, that's more important because that takes away his defenses in all his criminal cases. Takes away his defense that he is immune, that somehow he is special. The 14th Amendment thing and taking him off the ballot, that would be a wonderful thing, but I've always thought that was a Hail Mary. And in some respects, it's not the best way to handle this situation with Donald Trump, because if he's taken off the ballot today, then we've got the Republican Party with plenty of time to craft together another attack at the presidential election by getting a new candidate and hyping it up. I firmly believe the longer Donald Trump stays the nominee, the better for the Democrats. First of all, he'll be the easiest one to beat if he is the nominee. Secondly, if he drops out sometime before the election, and the closer to the election, the better, because then the Republicans are going to have to fucking scramble and just grab anybody to put up for re-election. Don't get upset about the Supreme Court if, in fact, they say, nope, Donnie can stay on the ballot. It's not a big deal. It never was a big deal. But there are a million hurdles between now and November that Donald Trump will have to jump over, and he can't do it. He can't survive 91 felony charges. He can't survive the courts taking away all his money and all his property. He's getting ready to go through some things, and this Supreme Court decision, whatever it may be, really isn't that big a deal.